So check this out. First of all, I want to tell y'all the aspects of a company. Some companies is not building a future with you, and you gonna know that because they never like letting you be a part of it, never letting you make decisions. You can't get home. They just want you to die, and you'll know that because just picture your future. I guarantee you're not gonna see shit. You're not gonna see no future or nothing. So fuck you gotta boss up, right? Look, I wasn't gonna tell y'all the situations, but I've been having some really intense conversations, and we had this moment. It was about to pop off. Alright, so was down in Texas like shortly after I did the burpees. So I was thinking I should take another day off, right? Fuck it. The one thing, first and foremost, is like I know some of y'all know about these companies where all of a sudden you have more hours. But check it out. I still take my 34. It don't matter just because I know I took a 34. So I'm not in charge of my law book. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why they should bring back paper law books, because then it's really on the driver. You know what I'm saying? But there's some carrier issue with these law books. But look, there's multiple aspects to this shit, so it don't sound like I'm jumping around. But after I didn't take that other day, I was like, fuck. So I'm deadheading from like Dallas to San Antonio. No, Dallas to Houston type shit for the low. I'm like, fuck. So I'm on the way and shit. And I get there and I realize it's a fucking trade show event. So I'm like, bro, this motherfucking low worth at least 6 bands, bro. They was just paying me like 3, you know what I'm saying? Like 1,000 miles. So, that's bread though, you know what I'm saying? Especially compared to the last company. So I'm like, fuck it. But they doing this shit all sloppy, you know what I'm saying? And I got 2 years experience, so I know like you already, like when you talking to the broker not gonna be fucking around with the information. The broker about to have all the motherfucking information laid out for your ass, like a motherfucking yellow brick road or red carpet, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Because the broker not playing about this motherfucking load. The broker do not want to fucking play no games with you. Or, I mean, if he do want to play some games with you, you know. But I guarantee you, when it comes down to that, to the actual information, pick up information, instructions, motherfucker gonna send you all that shit. So, look, long story short, I'm sitting there for 30 fucking minutes. I walked around the whole shit. You know what I mean? The whole thing. Nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. So, when I arrived, somebody called me talking about, hey, did you arrive on site? They had me with a POC, dispatch, and this other motherfucker. How come out of all 3 of these motherfuckers, nobody sent me the shit? All of a sudden, I'm like, you know what, bro? Then they telling me I'm fucking late and shit. And when I had talked to dispatch earlier, they was telling me it's a 4 p.m. appointment. By the time I got there, I realized this shit was a trade show. But it was a hook and drop, so after I was waiting that whole fucking time, I took off, bro. Then they sent me the map, but I already told them. I was like, bro, cancel the load and shit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop the thread right there. So the shit was getting heated. Anyway, I told them, man, fuck that load, just cancel it. They gonna charge me $500. I'm like, all right. Miscommunication. So next day, they calling me. They like, hey, how you doing, Brian? But I know, like, I was like, man, they probably gonna ask me about this fucking load again and why I canceled and shit. You know, I'm expecting like that next day. You know what I'm saying? When the boss come in and he like, what? Nah, we need to talk to him. So I was like, I didn't say, what do you want, bro? I straight up, I was just like, do you need something? And he was like, oh, so you gonna talk to us like that? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, hey, bro, I ain't even talking to you disrespectful. I just asked you if you needed something, bro. I was like, bro, I didn't ask you what you want. So now we talking and shit, you know, and they basically saying like they want a peaceful environment, all this, that, and the other. I'm like, all right. I'm like, okay, bro, you know what? I'll try a little bit harder, but I mean, based on my reality, you know, sometimes it's hard to say good morning, all these formalities and shit, you know. And I be showing up to places where they just don't give a fuck. They just get to it, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, no, sir, get it, get gone. Don't be talking, don't be saying no extra shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm used to that. So, like, I never know who I'm dealing with. There's a lot of formal people out there who want you to be nice and shit. But I always stay ready for that yes sir, no sir, dude. You know what I'm saying? So we got all that handled, you know, and they really like stress the importance, like we are here to, you know, work together, this, that, and the other. So we had already flapped on that load. So by the time I got the next load, you know, my check only gonna be for 1,500 because I only drove like the one load basically. So I'm like, damn. I knew I should have took that extra day off, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, shitty week, fucking burning all this energy. Should have took the extra day. Now I'm had to cancel the load. They're gonna charge me 500. All this bullshit. But you know, the atmosphere, like, I know my shit got a lot of pressure on it, and I'm dealing with nationals. Like, I'm dealing with people from other countries, so I can only imagine based on how their country is some bullshit, because there's some shit that as Americans, I guess, we would get killed for if we were in their country type shit. But fuck, you know, I'm always putting my foot down on shit. So bottom line, take your 34. Don't give a fuck about the hours. Make sure that you not cussing them out. You know what I'm saying? Giving them a reason to pop you type shit. Like, I think that some of these drivers died because they was driving for these European companies too and got popped, because them motherfuckers, all you gotta do is disagree with them. I mean, even to take a 34, your ass could get popped. So you gotta just be able to handle that pressure and not point fingers at them and try to understand what the fuck y'all doing. But the difference between working for Landstar and them, like, so Landstar more hands-on. So I have experience booking my own loads and dealing with it. But with them, it's like I'm a company driver the way I was supposed to be, where I tell them, no, I'm not driving tomorrow, give me the extra day, which is what I would tell any new driver they should be doing anyway. And I think just the way the business is, a lot of rookies, they don't understand to just not give a fuck and say, man, let's pick up tomorrow anyway. Because when I didn't know the business, I didn't understand how it works. They not losing no money, bro. You still are working hard. You trying to get your money at the end of the day, and they not paying you enough, and they have you driving new trucks. So anyway, bro, the crazy part is I wake up in the morning and this fool put another 8 for the good morning. So I'm just like, so I wrote to them and I'm like, so as you can see, you know, and like, that's a lot of pressure, bro.